lost.
In OT's defense, and I ain't saying you wrong because you absolutely.
It's live right now too. Just
Yeah.
In OT's defense, I could tell you this, like I could tell Karina the same shit.
I know, but he never told me.
But if she don't have the mental aptitude to carry the shit out,
No, dude
it's
can do
useless.
I know, but dude can do that. Dude can do that. That's not something that takes athleticism or brains. Put your fucking hand out like this, and that's it.
That take a little bit of confidence, though.
It take
it take confidence to get in there and spar. He already done did that because he's been sparring. That's why I asked the questions that I asked. I said, what happened? I said, what's the first thing you supposed to do when you fight a southpaw? He said, I don't know. I said,
Oh boy.
they say it's working now.
yeah, it's working. I said, that's why I asked the question before I just went into giving the reasoning of why you do what you do. That's why you ask questions to see if the man know. If he would say I'm supposed to keep my hand out like this, then you'd be like, why the fuck you wouldn't doing it?
Smack him on the back.
Yeah, like bro, you taking away. You gotta do that. But he didn't know, so that lets me know he doesn't know. Now it's time to be talk.
I'm gonna get some questions from your phone because they saying it's working now. You know, that's what I noticed. I think it's something like if you try to, if it says bad stream, it'll like fuck up the whole session. Yeah. Like even if you relocate.
That's weird. But once you relocate and do it, then it'd be cool.
Oh, so now they're complaining again. They saying it's dial up or some shit. I don't know. Fuck it. We might have to do it the old fashioned way.
But yeah, that's why I asked him, like, do you know what you're doing when you in there with a southpaw? And he said, I said, did OT tell you what the first thing you're supposed to do when you're with a southpaw? And he said, no, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That shit you gotta know that when you coaching somebody. I mean, and that's the thing where it comes with like boxing. I mean, it's okay to teach niggas if you box, but just like math, it's an order of operations. You don't just tell the man, go to the body and come to the head. Because
Is it working, you guys?
He could be trying to do it, but then he's not as effective because he's not doing what he's supposed to do first.
Because the order of operations are out.
Yes.
Should Adrian Broner find another coach? Is that gonna?
Yes and no.
Okay, explain.
Mike Stafford is a good coach. There's the three best coaches, as far as like on an amateur level, but they are good coaches no matter what. Safo from Cleveland, Mike Stafford,
Barry Hunter,
Bashir Abdullah, Mike Johnson, definitely Barry Hunter.
Barry Hunter's a beast.
Al Mitchell. So some of these dudes is good coaches. You know, they work with all types of fighters on all different types of levels. But the thing is, with that being said, the yes part is that Adrian Broner is so comfortable with those guys. They more like his brothers now because they all make money together. So now you need somebody to be on your... But Mike Stafford was cussing his ass out. What the fuck are you doing?
I couldn't hear because I was at the fight.
You was at the fight, but on
that?
TV, he was on his ass.
So he did a good job.
Yeah, he did a great... He was, I mean, what the fuck? Because he was trying... But see,
I heard he said something like, you the bigger man. You got to man up or something like that.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. But he is the bigger man. But with the weight cut, you're not the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? You can't...
Just like Canelo was fresh when he went...
Yeah, Canelo was fresh. Remember, the bigger man, Kell Brook, can always go up and fight Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? He can always go up and look good. But Golovkin is still good at 160. He don't need... But if Golovkin was supposed to be at 168 at that point, and then fought Kell Brook, he probably wouldn't have had the same crack. He probably would have got a little tired because of the style he fight in. You know what I'm saying? So, fighters be looking a certain way, and then a bad weight cut, can fuck up everything. Because even when Gary Russell lost against Lomachenko, he said, I ain't make no excuses, but my weight cut was totally off. It was bad. It's on the internet.
I seen it. He said he should have stopped me.
He said he should have stopped me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he been wanting a rematch. But motherfucker ain't gonna give you no rematch.
What about someone just asked the question, Mikey Garcia versus...
Monday Mail Day, we out here.
Monday MMD game.
Pause.
How's that a pause?
MMD.
What is that?
I don't know. Just a D, period.
You're hella dumb. So, someone just asked, Robert Easter Jr. versus Mike Garcia, lightweight, unification, 135, go. Who wins?
It could be the same thing like when Mikey Garcia fought Adrian Broner. Him getting to that 35. Because Mikey Garcia has missed weight too. You know what I'm saying? People don't. You know what I'm saying? People don't say that. Like, and he disciplined. But see, the thing is, like, once again, before I say anything, Mikey Garcia is a great fighter.
So he's not trash.
He's not trash, but he's still basic, very technical, very kind of smooth in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll still fuck him up.
That's on Instagram.
I mean, I will. I don't give a fuck who you is. You know what I'm saying? I will always say that. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. He's a great fighter, but he's missed weight before. And everybody said that Adrian Broner's undisciplined problems, being undisciplined, is the reason why he doesn't look good at the weight and shit like that. But we don't know. Mike Garcia is a quiet guy. He's not in the news like that. But we don't know what his personal, everyday eating habits and his life is like. You know, he's not the most ripped up looking guy in there. You know what I'm saying? So his belly is kind of flabby.
You said he's delusional. Why? Why is he delusional?
Anyway, we gotta keep it going because I don't want to fuck up my rhythm.
All right, keep going.
You know what I'm saying? But he can come down to 30 because just people don't understand when you boxing. If you don't come in right at 35 on the dot, you're gonna be under 35, which it could still be bad. Half a pound is bad because if you lose a half a pound of muscle, it's not the same. So it could be that same thing. When Robert Easter is good at the weight, and Mikey Garcia really need to be at 140 now, and it could be the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm just saying. You know, you never know. Robert Easter is very disciplined and be on his shit. You just never know, man. You just never know. That's why there are predictions. They're like they're like educated guesses for me. You know what I'm saying? But they're still predictions. You never know who is right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of boxing. I'm sure everybody in the fucking world thought Mike Tyson was gonna just wash Buster Douglas. But he got in there and he got his ass stopped. Who knew? You know what I'm saying? You just don't know.
Ramon. Now, what could Broner have done differently?
Not fought him.
That's
Don't
real.
fight him. Because if you know that your body can't take the weight and you know you're not fighting a guy that's a slouch or a journeyman fighter and you fight him at a weight that might not be the best, and this guy coming up, you know he's gonna be strong, he's not gonna be depleted. What the fuck is you thinking?
So, if anything, maybe take a catch weight.
Yeah.
To give yourself that cushion. That's
what sense would it take? Andre Ward is the best pound for pound fighter in the whole fucking sport of boxing. What sense would it make if he go down and weight back to 168 and fight George Groves? That'd be a hard ass fight. Not because George Groves is that nigga. It'd be a hard fight because he coming back down to 68.
Just like with Chad Dawson and Andre Ward. Chad Dawson is a phenomenal fighter. But
especially at that point. He was light heavyweight.
Yeah, but he went down to 68 and couldn't take punches.
Yeah, he did look totally different.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't Chad.
You're not bad Chad.
He flat Chad.
No, you zombie Chad. You a fucking zombie. You hand me my fruit.
Make sure y'all hit the like button so we can go longer. The more likes, the longer.
Hey, no, fuck that. Download Sports Connect.
Hit the like button.
In the fridge. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for my nigga Ego. Hit the like button for my nigga
No, the more
Troy.
likes, the more it'll show up in the the home feeds and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know that. You just put me on to some real life.
Yeah, all YouTube is a popularity contest.
So, when people like this shit.
Yeah, hit the like button so we can go longer and get all this.
Yeah, definitely hit that like button, man. Follow me on Instagram, Matthew Boxing, Williams.Cleveland. I only see
Fuck that my Instagram.
that ain't
Hughes.Cleveland.
Hughes.Cleveveland.
Nigga, Cleveland Williams fought Muhammad Ali.
I'm in my boxing shit right now. Hughes.Cleveland, Matthew Jr.'s boxing, Karina at, don't hit her up on Instagram. Fuck you up. And that's it. And this tastes phenomenal.
Where is that from?
The coffee meal. I got my protein and my roids in here.
That meldonium.
I got my meldonium in these almonds right here.
Ooh.
Now it's saying very bad connection. I think too many people are in the stream and it's like
fucking up the electrical connection.
Yeah, because they all mad at you for your prediction. They angry.
Man, I don't give a fuck. Because these niggas, when I'm predicting shit, I'm going off skill for skill. Mikey Garcia has basic fundamental skills. He's not more skilled than Adrian Broner.
No, why'd he lose? For the fans, I gotta play devil's advocate.
No, I fully understand. He didn't have. First of all, when you fight, it's not all about being skillful.
What type of smoothie is that?
It's strawberry and something
meldonium?
else. Strawberry, meldonium, and horse steroids.
Garlic butter.
Oh, that clenbuterol?
With the garlic butter. Hey, bro, chill. You know way too much information about this juice. But the people really don't understand is
so
that
you're drinking a Costco smoothie. What?
What people don't really understand is Andre Ward. You know what? I'm gonna use Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather beats people, but he has the same game plan every time. Make you miss, make you pay, jab to the body. You shoot a slow jab out, he pull counter. You throw too many lazy punches, he roll them, come back with the right hand, put the hook behind it. You know what I'm saying? Same shit every fight.
You stand up too tall, you're gonna go to your fucking body.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Or with the pretty boy Floyd, when you stand up too tall, he throw the loops. He throw loopy punches like he did against Diego. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you're supposed to do. And Cotto. But Cotto's problem was he wasn't taller than Floyd, but the way he fought, he was susceptible to those punches because that Judah hit him with them. Any fight like this. But anyway, you gotta have a good strategy. That's basically what I'm saying. It's all about Adrian Broner. I don't know if he has a strategy personally, because I ain't gonna say this nigga ain't got no strategy and all that. But he's not. I don't want to say this. I don't want to be like sound like I'm shitting on niggas. You know what I'm saying? He's not fuck it, because I'll be calling Mikey trash, so I'm going to say whatever I want to say about AB. The motherfucker is not a boxer. He's not a boxer in the sense of Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi is a great fighter because when you don't have power, you have to use every trick and avenue to get you to the W column. Do you understand that? Broner has power. He has speed. You know what I'm saying?
He has all the gifts, and that's what makes him lazy.
And he has all the gifts. It makes him lazy, but at the same time, you still got a great strategic plan. And he's not a good boxer. He's better when he's standing right in front of you. He's not a banger like a brawler, but he's more of a. He's better when he's on top of you, right there. Pause. And another thing too. Hey, B, I don't know if you be watching these shits. Man, go back to using your shell. Fuck what these niggas is talking about.
Why you think he got away from it?
Cause motherfuckers was talking about he trying to fight like Floyd and then niggas. We did videos a long time ago. It's been 1,000 fighters. George Benton, Nicolino Luce, James Toney, shit. All fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roger Mayweather, all these motherfuckers, that's boxing 101. That's not some no shit that you just leave. If your hand is right here, you're supposed to use your shoulder. Boom, to check the punches. Do like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to that because you prohibiting.
Someone agreed with you. He said he does need to use the shell, man. That high guard had the nigga looking brand new.
Another thing too, when you in the high guard.
Why did he stay in the high guard like that? Like Miguel Cotto or somebody?
I think because motherfuckers was just on his ass about using the shell, and he just was like, fuck it, I want to be my own man. I want to be like, and you gotta remember, Adrian Broner didn't always use the shell. And in Ponce de Leon fight, he didn't use the shell. He was coming with the high guard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I watch boxing. You niggas gotta watch boxing so you can know. Adrian Broner used to be in the high guard counter and out of the high guard all the time. He got to go back, but then he worked on the shell and got comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Once you get comfortable with it, then he start pulling it to the forefront. You got to use, or you can't take away those certain tricks and things because then you stripping a fighter of shit that he normally is good at doing. And if he good at doing this and bam, just throwing one, but that's him being comfortable and doing what he do. I don't give a fuck what a nigga tell me not to do. I still do what I do. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta be you. If using the shell is part of you, matter of fact, everybody in Ohio uses the shell.
That's the Midwest, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga, everybody fight.
I was talking to Joey Spencer. He said he'll train. He said he'll spar with Conor McGregor because everybody in the Midwest
use the shell. That's just what
and
it is.
he said he's been trained on it, so he's comfortable.
That's what you do. And motherfuckers teach you how to fight out of that style.
Is the Midwest the best region for boxing? With boxing stars, do you think the best people? Because that's what Roger Mayweather said.
It is. I don't know why. Is that like that?
Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather.
What do you want? You want to fight?
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. Because you was
Make sure y'all hit the like
I'm not
button so
taking
we
a
can go
fight.
along.
Anybody and another
The
thing.
best fighters don't come from the Midwest.
Where they come from? Hit the like button.
They come from the Atlantic East Coast. Baltimore,
No, they don't.
Philadelphia, New York.
You gotta prove that. Who's the best fighter? Who is the best fighter of all time?
Ray Robinson, probably.
Sugar Ray Robinson. But it's a whole lot of niggas that
Where?
can't
No.
go-
Where was Joe Louis from?
Michigan.
Where was James Toney from?
Michigan.
Where was the
Floyd.
Mayweathers from?
Michigan.
Where was Rashid Warren from?
Ohio.
Where's Terrell Goucher from?
Yeah, Aaron Pryor.
Where's Aaron Pryor from?
They all from Ohio.
Where's Ezra Charles from?
Nigga, I can ask
Adrian
you,
Broner.
I can ask you where Mildred Taylor from. Where's
He's from
He from Philly.
If
But
we,
he got
if we
knocked out
talking
by-
boxing, if we talking boxing geography,
Then that's why
if
we
we talking, if we
That's
talking
why we
boxing
saying the
geography,
best fighters.
there's so many niggas from so many different places, bro.
I know, but we're
I
saying-
be like, where Andre Ward from? Come on, bro.
But I know, but how many niggas from
Oakland, yeah.
or California is been on that highest level? You can say Fernando Vargas, you can say Andre Ward.
It's been more niggas.
Robert
from the East
Garcia.
Coast
No, I
that
don't.
been to the highest level.
No.
I think the Midwest.
How many champions right now, world champions right now, is from the East Coast, and how many is from the motherfucking Midwest?
Rashid Warren was a champion. Adrian Broner. Floyd.
And everybody else is from where?
Man, there's so many niggas from the Midwest.
No, there's good fighters from everywhere for sure. Okay, I gotta ask you. The question is, Canelo said he's not accepting the WBC belt at middleweight as of right now, at 160. So if he beats Golovkin, he's not accepting the belt. Is that a way to duck Jamal Charlo,
Yes.
who just became #1
I
mandatory for the
told y'all
WBC?
niggas that when these other motherfuckers start coming up to these weight classes, niggas was gonna start dispersing.
No.
Hold on, one at a time. Who's going?
Go
All right.
ahead.
He said me.
He don't want the WBC because they pulled his whole card last year and he didn't appreciate that.
That's a good point. And see, that's why I fuck with you.
They pulled his whole card.
That's
nigga.
why I fuck with you. They did. That's a good ass
They pulled
point.
his whole
He didn't
card.
like the way they tried
No,
to
that's what
play.
yeah. He said he didn't like it because they tried to make it like he was scared of Golovkin.
Yeah. In that case, I wouldn't accept it either. That's what you said. That's a better point. His point is more valid than mine. I don't think I wouldn't. Now I have to change my point. I wouldn't say that he's scared, but now that they it was bad
tried to
business.
play him?
They tried to play him. I forgot about
But do you
that.
think they tried to play him
I
in
don't
that
think they
situation?
tried to play him.
Don't you have to pay to get the belt?
Yeah,
Alright,
you have
go-
to.
so
You
you
have to
don't
pay a
get no
sanction
money.
fee. Yeah.
I don't think
Alright, go,
they tried
Ramon.
to play him. It's not like this guy just won a mandatory fight against some unheard of dude. Everybody knew who Triple G was, and everybody knew he was the unified champ,
Yeah.
and he was due for the WBC fight.
Yeah, that's
And you
true.
acting scary. It ain't like this nigga just beat Danny Jacobs somewhere in Argentina and nobody know who he is and he ain't about to make no money.
But into Canelo's defense,
So it was a bad look for
It was
Canelo.
a bad look and they exposed his little whole card. They pulled it out.
but nigga,
Slammed it on the table.
Triple G's whole car got exposed thousands of times. And
When?
How? What are you
When?
talking? What are you saying?
when Abel Sanchez saying, "Hey, Triple G, I'll fight anybody from 154 to 68." Y'all niggas forgot.
Oh yeah.
And Andre
Who did he
Ward
fight?
sent him a contract. Nigga, Gilberto Ramirez was like, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to get that work with
Hey,
Triple G."
hey, he did win.
But
All these niggas
But-
wanted to work,
and
and that nigga didn't go into work.
in his
He
defense,
gonna fight him when he wanna fight him, just like Canelo.
No.
Hey, that is a good point because he did. Do we all agree that Triple G ducked Ward?
No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he
No.
did. Okay, why not?
What happened was
He ducked him.
he ducking him now, but at the time that y'all referencing, he was only the WBA middleweight champion. Once he unified and began his quest to get all the
That's
belts.
excuses.
No, it's not.
It's excuses.
Because if you got 3, that's like Terrence Crawford saying, "Fuck all these belts, fuck Indongo, I'm about to go."
Yeah, no, but Terrence
What
Crawford.
sense do that make?
But Terrence Crawford never said I will beat anybody from 135 to 147. He never said that.
Or his team.
And
never
his
said
team
that.
never said that. He said I'm whooping niggas at 35.
And
then he
moved
went to
up
40.
and-
Yeah, I'm whooping niggas at 40. And then when he done with that, I'm going to 47. See, that's when nigga Terrence Crawford ain't opening his mouth saying stupid shit.
That's true because
But-
you open that
and
floodgate.
there's no but.
Terrence Crawford is getting fights. Triple G.
No,
at
it
the
don't
time
matter.
Was not getting no
He-
fight.
that's why he should have went up.
So-
there was fights up there.
Hey, Gilberto Ramirez, Ward.
There were fights up there.
James
and,
DeGette.
and those are huge money fights. Triple G's Ward
So what
is
about-
a huge fight.
What about when Carl Fox was supposed to fight Triple G and he ain't want to fight him? He was
He
talking
been-
about light heavyweight.
No, but he been laid off for 2 years. When the last time Carl fought? How long?
George Groves in like
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2000.
You trying to pick and choose niggas who ain't had who had layoffs when it's live dogs. Now if he would have just got in there with Gilberto Ramirez, he would have got some respect because Ramirez is a smaller, not a smaller. He fought at 68, but I just said nobody knew him. You know what I'm saying?
He has a belt.
He has a belt, but the thing is, any nigga who call out Golovkin,
Gilberto would have not got his brains knocked out.
well, we gotta see it.
I agree with that. I'm not about to talk. Let's just see.
We gotta see it. Cause Nick, y'all said that niggas was saying Mikey Garcia was gonna stop Broner, and it didn't
Wait a
happen.
minute, because
Wait a minute.
Battle Jack had the WBC and the IBF belt.
Yes.
He gave it up because he had an issue with the weight.
Yeah.
So that forced him out. His Triple G was never forced out of his division.
Listen, you're
So why
still
he just-
missing the point.
No, I'm not.
He said he will fight anybody from 154. Okay, I'm a boxer. I fight. If I say, man, I'm fighting anybody from 147 to 160. And then Tony Hirsch says, I'm trying to fight Troy King. Sends me a contract, and I said no. But then I turn around and say I can't get no fights.
No, or what's worse than that? I chime in. What's worse than that is Triple G said he will fight Chavez Jr., who ain't had no amateur background.
Yeah.
Right?
Whose fault is that though?
No. I don't care about that. But he said he'll fight him at the full 168, and he said he'll fight Carl Froch, like Troy was saying, who's been inactive. So why are you willing? If you willing to jump,
do that,
yeah,
but you're not willing to fight an active war.
or Zordo Ramirez, Gilberto Ramirez, you can't pick and choose. It's not like hopscotch or something. You can just pick and choose.
Nigga, and this is why I be mad why niggas be trying to talk about Broner. To go all the way back to Broner.
He does fight anybody.
Broner fights anybody. Niggas complain about niggas not fighting anybody, and he's fighting any nigga they put in front of him.
That's
At any weight, which is detrimental to his career, but at the same time, how is you praising other niggas who not doing that, and then you shitting on whatchamacallit? Triple G was on everybody's ass. He's not a real champion and blah, 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 blah. But then you ducking and picking and choosing. And Adrian Broner said, yeah, I'll fight him. We just got to fight at this weight. You know, said it'd be comfortable for me and this nigga. Sean Porter made the weight. Adrian Broner made the weight. They fight, he lost. He lost. You know what I'm saying? He went up into Madonna, lost.
Hit the like button. We'll go longer.
Sean Porter lost 3 pounds to fight Adrian Broner. He went from 47 to 44. Triple G would have to gain
hit that like button if you want us to
8
go.
pounds.
It's always easier to come up. It's always easier to come up. You don't have to be drained.
All right, I got a question for you, all of y'all. I don't know if y'all do pound for pound lists, but if you did, Chocolatito be number 1 at any point in the last year?
Never.
Never.
See, and that's
Okay, never. Why, Troy?
because he was never pound for pound.
Why? Why are you yelling? Why are you
Because
angry?
niggas know I always get hype. I don't even know why niggas be like, why you yelling? Because that's what I do.
But why are you yelling about? Okay, Chocolatito, no.
Okay, I'll
number
calm down.
1. No.
Listen, Chocolatito was never pound for pound because the way he fight, he wouldn't beat anybody.
Would he beat Rigondeaux?
No, he wouldn't. He would get stopped. It would be a good little fight though, because he's busy. But Rigondeaux's power is known to be debilitating. He will hurt you bad. That's not a secret. That little African man is strong.
And precise.
And sharp. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. And then they had him number 1 and he lost one fight and he's
Shout
nowhere
out to
to be
Les
found.
Harper. He just donated $3. He said big ups to Ego and TK loving all
Niggas
that
don't
you
never
do.
donate me shit. They laugh at me when I ask for donations. Anyway,
$3 is good.
anyway, the nigga Chocolatito,
He just wouldn't beat anybody.
He just wouldn't beat everybody with the way he fight. He doesn't have any defense. The pound for pound means the way you fight. If you was a heavyweight, you would beat people. If you was a lightweight, welterweight, you would beat people. He would, the way he fight, he wouldn't beat Floyd. The way he fight, he wouldn't beat.
For the record, who won the Rungvisai fight to you? The first one.
Chocolatito did. I mean, no. Rungvisai. He won clearly. He dropped him, and then on top of that, Chocolatito came on late, but he was taking too many clean, hard, accurate punches.
Do you think the blood had something to do with it? Because Pacquiao in the first Eric Morales, when he got that cut and started bleeding in his eye, he started acting all weird, and it made the fight super competitive.
Yeah, I think the blood. It's not the fact that the judges see the blood. It's just how you respond to when the blood is running down.
Yeah, the fighter.
You can't fight with the blood and shit.
Keep pawing at it.
Was getting his ass beat before the blood, and he got his ass beat after the blood, and he gonna get
Who'd
his
you
ass
have winning?
beat again. Rungvisai.
You had
When
Rungvisai.
I saw it on BoxRec, I knew he was gonna lose. How you gonna go up and wait and fight somebody at the time at 42 wins and 38 fucking knockouts?
That's not smart.
That's retarded.
He
And
got
you going
cracked.
to super
And see,
flyweight.
this what niggas need to
And
understand.
you think you're gonna take the punches?
Okay, why was Chocolate? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Why did Chocolatito? Why was he not number 1 pound for pound to you?
My criteria for being pound for pound is counter to what he's saying, where your style you can beat it. I see what he's saying, but for my personal criteria, you gotta beat another motherfucker that's on the pound for pound list.
I mean, that's part of it.
Oh yeah.
But that's not the
When you
definition
beat-
for
But
pound
wait
for
a
pound,
minute
though.
though. I see what you're saying, but if you haven't fought somebody who's even considered one of the other best fighters on the planet,
Yeah, no, that's
like
most
like the Japanese
Inui's
or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I never seen a fight, but if you ain't never beat that dude before,
Yeah.
then how the fuck you got the claim to go over Triple G, Canelo, Andre Ward?
That's a solid point.
What did
Because
you
even
do?
when Nonito Donaire was in those lighter divisions, he had Fernando Montiel, he had Vic Darcini, he had some people he could have rivals.
He
Good
had
word.
rivals.
That's a good.
He needed a
And that's what I was saying. I wasn't trying to.
He needed a Daniel Cormier to his John Jones, and he didn't have one.
And that's what I was saying. Like, niggas be saying I be hating on niggas. Not that I'm hating. It's just that some, like, listen. Like Leonard Ellaby said. Even Leonard Ellaby was wrong with the Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia thing.
Don't try to break Ellerby down with you.
He was on video saying this shit just like he said he doesn't see any way that he could beat him. But at the same time, he said, listen, I know these matchmakers. He's been matched very light. And that's the job of the promoter to keep, you not gonna invest in a nigga and then say, we gonna throw him in there and get a hard fight, and as soon as he loses, the investment is over.
Shout out to Myron Dennard. He said, shout out to Boxingego and my boy Troy King. What happened in a Mikey Garcia versus Terrence Crawford fight, and is 30 too late to learn how to box? Shout out to Myron.
It's never too late to learn how to box. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple amateurs in there and do your thing. But I never say it's too late for niggas.
Crawford versus Mikey.
Well, Crawford beat him in the amateurs.
Yeah.
Because he boxed his ears off. And
Mikey
Mikey
Garcia said he was running.
I mean, but that's what you gonna say when you can't. And what happened to cutting the ring off?
Who said that?
Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia said that.
Explain running. What the fuck is we? Like you said.
Why are you so? I've never seen a side of you. Why are you so angry?
I know.
What the fuck is running?
For the
You're
record,
angry.
Ramon was
You're
at
angry.
he went to the John Jones
I was
Cormier
at the
fight,
UFC fight.
so
I
he's
didn't
still
see Mikey
pumped because
Garcia.
John Jones was kicking people's heads off.
I don't know.
Alright,
so
we
angry
back on
today.
you. I know you are. Did you finish eating?
I want to know. If I
because this shit is starting, like, listen.
I like it.
When these comments come in, it start to piss you off because niggas be saying shit that
you always.
If I fight you, we in this room right now. We in a confined space. So if you whoop my ass, I beat your ass. Who the fuck ran from who? And his walls all
running
around.
To me, honestly, running is an excuse. It's an excuse.
Yeah, it's an excuse.
It's because you couldn't do what you wanted to do, so he ran. And it's nobody's job.
Nobody said Sugar Ray Leonard was running against Roberto Duran when he made him quit.
And it's nobody's job to make the fight easy for you.
Yeah, like why the fuck would I stand in front of Triple G? And look, niggas say I hate on Earl Spence, but I really just want the nigga not to stand like this against a hard puncher because that's not good for you. I don't give a fuck what you say. I would never be like this in front of Triple G or any man with known punching power. I wouldn't do it. I need the nigga to slow down. Or lose some gas.
Oh, that Bobby Valentino slow down?
Never! I'm gonna sit with my legs crossed and my eyes closed for 30 seconds. And I'm gonna pray for Bobby.
Hey,
Bobby Valentino tripping.
Oh, man.
Terrence Crawford beat Mikey Garcia easy.
Yeah, I think the whole running thing.
Adrian Broner could have beat him easy. I think they should fight at 147 to rematch it to sell a lot.
The operative word you said in your sentence was could have.
I know, but that's why I said it. But at 140, no. Nah. How many fights? Look, we gotta go on these box recs and look, cause box rec will tell you more than you need. It'll tell you everything you need, and I'm gonna tell you why. We gonna go on box rec real quick.
Fact check.
Make sure you hit the like button.
It's not about a fact check, but it's about.
What are you trying to look up?
We working, trying to get y'all. The longer we stay. But y'all see that John Jones fight? That shit was crazy.
I was there.
Now, okay, so you were there. What was the environment in Anaheim like?
It was crazy. I mean, The Rock was there.
The Rock was there? Do you smell?
The Rock was there. Chuck Liddell, Forrest Griffin. It was just a really good experience, man. John Jones, he's the greatest. He's like the Michael Jordan of fighting.
No.
No, he is.
Oh, you put him over Anderson?
I put him over Anderson.
Why?
He's a more talented Anderson Silva.
No, Anderson Silva was doing.
Hey, but the only thing I will say is if he had all those personal demons in his life and he was beating dudes off of an 80%.
Anderson Silva doesn't have the same wrestling ability that John Jones had.
But that's what made him. That's what made him better.
When has Anderson Silva ever choked
So it said, buddy,
unconscious in the guillotine standing up like he did Lyoto?
But that's the thing. Niggas don't want to take him to the ground because he's a Brazilian. You know, he don't do that.
But Chael Sonnen did it and beat the shit out of him for 4.
Hey, so what? Someone said.
No, Chael Sonnen wasn't beating the shit out of Anderson Silva.
Chael Sonnen was beating.
Did you see his face from the top? That's not beating. I did MMA. That's not beating somebody. When you on the top trying to pound a nigga slipping you and bowing you from the bottom.
Chael Sonnen beat the shit out of Anderson Silva the first fight for 20-something minutes until he got put in that fucking triangle choke.
No, he didn't. That's the thing. That's why you don't take a Brazilian of like Anderson Silva status
beating
to the ground.
John Jones's ass.
No,
for 20-something minutes.
No, nobody. But
or the Chris Weidman fight.
But listen. You can't say he's the Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan was the Michael Jordan because he did it and he did it in a certain fashion. Anderson Silva was slipping niggas like this and going bang and then being knocked out. John Jones is seriously fighting niggas. Like he going in there like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, he taking it serious. He like Anderson Silva's like Roy Jones.
Okay, what happened? They were talking about Roy Jones and Anderson Silva. Like, I don't know if you could say prime for prime, but when they were talking about it, like mid 2000s or whatever.
I don't know, because Anderson Silva is one of them UFC niggas who can really box though. So he's actually boxed professionally, and he's professionally done Muay Thai.
All right, Ramon. Someone said Buddy was crying, meaning Cormier. He was crying. How's the audience reacting when he was crying?
It was emotional. Some of the people around me was crying and stuff because they felt.
Oh, fans was crying?
Yeah, fans in the building was crying because Daniel Cormier, obviously, he put a lot of his emotion into the fight and he got defeated the way he got defeated.
Doing these interviews with Ego.
It was unexpected and people were emotional. And then some people were just like ecstatic that John Jones did him like that. It was one of the craziest experiences I ever had.
Who'd you have winning the fight up
I had 1-1 up until the stoppage. I had John Jones winning the first and Daniel Cormier.
I'm gonna hit you when I'm done with this.
Okay. Was it one of the most lit UFC events? Because you've been to a couple.
I think it was one of the greatest cards they ever put together.
Okay. What about what you think of the Tyron Woodley fight?
I thought
Damian Maia.
This is the thing with fucking Tyron Woodley. They boo him because he's fucking good. They boo him.
They only do that when you black. I don't know what nobody say.
They boo him because he's not taking punches from Steven the Wonder Boy, getting kicked all in the head. He stopped 24 takedowns from the greatest grappler to ever compete in MMA, and they booing this motherfucker.
I don't know if he's the greatest grappler ever competed.
Damian Maia is good.
I think he's one.
Not better than Horace Gracie. Not a better grappler than Horace Gracie.
I think in the fighting in the modern era, Damian Maia is better than Horace Gracie. Horace Gracie was fighting against
They boo because he's black. Someone said. Why you say that?
Yeah, I mean I understand that, and then Matt Hughes too though.
Tyron Woodley got cracks.
Tyron Woodley fucked Damian Maia up. Fucked his eye was like this.
For real?
His eye.
I didn't get to see the fight.
It was.
When you feel that power, you don't in them MMA gloves. When you feel that power, you don't want to be just taken. It's worse than boxing. Not worse than boxing, but when you feel that bare knuckle through them pads on your nose,
push through that front of that leather,
you don't want to just.
What about Chris Cyborg? Someone said.
Oh,
she be on
ain't nobody fucking with Cyborg.
Chris Cyborg, she just looked like a freak of nature. Like, so she wasn't crazy this time. That's what made her look even more scary. Like she was actually picking her shots and just beating the shit.
That's that Clarissa Shields work, probably.
Yeah,
got in there with a boxer. That's what Ronda Rousey should have did. Got in there with a real boxer.
And that's why sparring with a boxer. That's why Conor McGregor gonna beat Mayweather.
You lying?
Ramon is the star today. I'm telling you, this nigga Ramon is best interview. This and that Aaron shit in that hotel.
Myron got another question. He said, question for you guys. Who would win, Demetrius Andrade or either Charlo? So Jamal.
Charlo.
Demetrius Andrade.
Charlo.
Okay, one at a time. Troy, why Demetrius Andrade?
Damn, I want to say what I want to say, but I don't want to say it.
Okay, so
I'm just go under certain circumstances. I will go with Charlo, but under other circumstances, I will go with Demetrius Andrade.
Okay, so why would you, Ramon?
I would pick Jamal Charlo.
What about Jamel?
I would pick Jamel because Jamel can box a little bit better than Jamal can, and obviously Jamal's a huge puncher. I think either one of them beat him.
Why?
Because they both obviously is hitting fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they got power for sure.
And when has either Charlo twin ever been down?
I don't think they have.
They never been down before. And Demetrius Andrade, in all due respect to him, he's a great fighter, but Violence Erosion put him down. So you gonna tell me
Violence Erosion is a hard
fight. But Jamel fought Violence and he didn't get knocked out.
Right. So you telling me
that.
So you telling me that Violence is a harder puncher? I know you're not saying that Violence is a harder puncher than Jamal Charlo. We not agreeing on that.
I'm not sure.
Because that is some fuckery.
I'm not sure. Because Jamal Charlo wasn't always the hardest puncher as he's been looking. Like,
I will say.
When did Jamal Charlo just become the hardest puncher?
But wait a minute. I will say that Jamal Charlo with the red mohawk.
They both got it now.
He went tooth and nail with Austin Trout. But in his defense, Austin Trout also went tooth and nail with Canelo.
Lotta.
Austin Trout is hard.
And he beat Cotto, so he got experience.
He was a champion.
People at home can't say, because Austin Trout did what he did, then Demetrius Andrade to fuck him up. Because people at home like to just.
Matter of fact, Demetrius Andrade should fight Austin Trout.
And that'd be a hard ass fight.
That'd be a good fight.
That'd be a hard fight.
Shout out to Cartoon 49. I'm gonna answer your question.
Anytime you make Willie Nelson look crazy in there,
John Jones.
That's not gonna be hard. And there's another thing. Even though he beat Willie Nelson is better than that. It was his weight cut. I know that because I know him. He's like a brother to me. I just talked to him last night, and the first thing he said, man, that weight is just. It fucked me up.
Trout versus Hurd. Jared Swift Hurd versus Trout. IBF champion.
That's a hard fight.
They're fighting. Okay, who you pick?
They should just put the fucking IBF title and just FedEx that shit to Austin Trout's house right motherfucking now.
Why you think it's easy work?
Well,
I don't know. It depends on how Jared Hurd come back after.
I don't want to disrespect Jared Hurd and say it's gonna be an easy fight, but Austin Trout got a lot of experience. He done fought the best niggas in the division, damn near back to back. He can't get it done and rise to the occasion. But I'm just picking Austin Trout just based on the nigga's street credibility.
And that's what I was saying about the Mikey Garcia AD shit once again.
Cartoon 49 said John Jones versus Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, John Jones. Brock Lesnar too one-dimensional.
He gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, and his stamina.
I don't know.
What? Brock will get.
That.
Just because he's big, he can get.
I'm not saying because he's big. I'm not saying just because he's big.
John Jones is the greatest talent to ever fight in MMA.
I understand that, but Brock Lesnar is also a national champion.
It would take
on a wrestling pedigree.
But he would have to get John Jones.
I understand that.
That's the hardest part.
But Brock Lesnar, how much do we weigh?
260, 70.
280 cut to 265.
Okay. That's all I need to say right there. Unless John Jones can get
Velasquez, his ass beat.
That don't matter. That don't matter because he also beat the shit out of Frank Mir, who is a great grappler.
And Brock Lesnar
caught him. And it don't matter. It don't matter.
Brock Lesnar
because the fight we didn't win.
And Brock's defense, he had the
Hi.
He had the diverticulitis when he fought Kane.
Who?
So they said.
What the fuck is that?
Nigga, it's an intestinal disease.
Oh, but he was dead.
What did he have?
His intestine removed.
Oh shit!
Yeah, part of his Brock Lesnar had diverticulitis. They removed like part of his intestines.
I didn't know that.
And sewed his stomach back together. He went straight to fight Kane.
Oh, I got a good question.
Did he fight? Wait, hold on before you answer that question. Did he fight Kane Velasquez after he fought Overeem?
He fought Overeem after.
He fought Overeem after.
After
Kane Velasquez.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that was the reason why that stomach kick was so vicious.
Because he had his stomach surgically repaired.
Yeah, that's something you gotta take your time. This little shit took a year off. After when you go into the ninth, you should take a year off.
Okay, all right, the marvelous one. Ego, Jorge Linares versus Mikey Garcia at 135. Let's talk.
That's a tough fight.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
Linares.
All right, why Linares?
There's a bunch of reasons why, but personally for me, it's just the fact that I just feel like he'll fight him harder. He'll put more work in the ring and the weight cut as well. Because Mikey Garcia's up at 140 again. He doesn't have the same issues, right? Same issues that Adrian Broner had. I feel like he didn't have as much energy in the fight as he would if he would have fought at 147. So I think that Linares is going to be able to pull it off because it's more of his natural weight. That's my opinion.
Mikey can fight at 35.
You think he can go back down?
He can go back down. But if he fight Jorge Linares is gonna fuck. He's too tall. He's taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
And just his punching technique. His punching is so
YouTube
crisp
is tripping.
and he's so consistent.
Everyone keeps saying the screen is black.
Cause I'm black.
You're hella dumb.
Turn it to you and then turn
I'm
it
so
back.
angry because I'm black. But yeah, I mean,
Is it working?
I think so.
I don't know. Can y'all see the screen yet?
Can you hear me explaining why Jorge Linares?
Can anybody see Ramon right now? Everyone's just saying, I can't see.
Basic.
I mean,
intangibles, you know?
I would like to say that.
Wow.
Linares
I got a phone call and then all of a sudden now no one can see a screen. Retarded.
Just listen.
I would like to say Jorge Linares, but beat him.
Hold on, I'm about to restart.